Hello, good morning. Welcome to our grade 4 music class. Today, our topic is creating and composing music. That is the strand. Our strand is creating and composing music. The substrand is rhythm. The substrand is rhythm. At the end of this lesson, you are expected to be able to tap and clap different sounds of different words and even be able to define the term rhythm. We said our strand is creating and composing music, and the substrand or the subtopic is rhythm. And at the end of this lesson today, you should be able to tap, clap different sounds of different words. Again, you should be able to define the term rhythm. Rhythm is the number of counts in a word or words. Rhythm is the number of counts in a word or words. When we are counting the number of sounds or counts in a word, we are creating a rhythm. By the time we are creating a rhythm, we are going also to bring in another term called beat. Beat or beats. This is the regular repeated pattern of counts. When we talk about a beat or beats, we are talking about the regular repeated pattern of counts. I want us to do an activity or know different ways of making a rhythm. How can we create, or how can we compose, or how can we make a rhythm? We can make a rhythm ways of making a rhythm. These are some of the ways of making a rhythm. Number one, we can make a rhythm by clapping. We can make a rhythm by clapping. When we clap, we are making a rhythm. When we clap our hands the way I'm doing, there's one way of making a rhythm. Remember we said a rhythm refers to the number of counts in a word or words. I'm going to bring in words after you have known. Then I'm going to engage you how to clap to create a rhythm. The next way of making a rhythm is by tapping. Tapping. You can make a rhythm by tapping. How do we tap? We tap like that. Can you all tap the way I'm tapping? Leroy, can you tap? Well done. When we tap like that, we are also creating a rhythm. I'm repeating again, a rhythm is the number of counts in a word or words. Another way of making a rhythm is by stamping. Stamping. Stamping is another way of making a rhythm. How do we stamp? We stamp our feet like that. When you stamp your feet down, you are making a rhythm. Another way of making a rhythm is by, if you have a drum. Remember, before we could go, we had a drum in our class. And I told you that you can use that drum as a percussion instrument to create rhythm by beating or drumming. Beating a drum These are ways of making a rhythm. That's why we use a drum as an accompaniment to create a rhythm. Remember, our topic is, our substrand is rhythm and how to create it. So these four are the ways of creating a rhythm. If you want to create a rhythm, you can create it by 1. Clapping, by clapping. You can create a rhythm by tapping. You can create a rhythm by stamping your feet. You can create a rhythm by beating a drum as an accompaniment. Even clapping is accompanying some words you're going to speak. So when we are speaking words and we accompany it by clapping, by tapping, by stamping or beating a drum, we are creating a rhythm. And I've said, when we talk about a rhythm, we bring in another term very quickly, which is called a beat or beats. A beat or beats. I want to engage you in doing an activity, all of us together, even at home. Put your index finger in the front part of your neck. Put your index finger in the front part of your neck. Have you done that? Well done. Put it at the front part of your neck. You are putting your index finger. What can you feel? You can feel the throb of your heartbeat. I can feel mine. You can feel yours as well. If you count the pattern of the beatings, if you are counting the patterns of the beatings, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That regular, repeated pattern that I'm counting is what we call a beat. So the heart beats 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. And in science we are told the heart beats 72 times in a minute. Those beatings, those beats, if you count them, they're the ones which are creating a beat. Those regular, repeated pattern of beats are the ones who are creating a beat. Having said that, I want us now to do an activity, all of us together. How do we clap or how do we tap to create a rhythm? We can clap by counting numerical numbers as shown in my chart. The first numerical number can be done as, the first one is this one, is the second one, is the third one. We're going to go over them together. The first one can be done as 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They're the first rhythm we have created by tapping or clapping. So we can do the actual activity, the actual tapping to create a rhythm by repeating this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The second one is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can we do the activity, all of us together? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you all do that? Let's try, all of us together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We can do the third one just to create a rhythm. Remember, we are creating a rhythm and you must know how to tap them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's clap them together. You can clap or tap or stamp your feet. Remember, these are the ways I told you are ways of making a rhythm. So let's clap or tap or stamp our feet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done. I want us now to do the activity together from 1, then the second one and the third one. The first one, second one and the third one. The first one was 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The third one was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. The fourth one was, the third one, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have created the counts, and the counts we are creating is what we call the rhythm. 1, 2 is a rhythm, 1, 2, 3 is a rhythm, and 1, 2, 3, 4 is a rhythm. I want to ask you, what are we tapping or what are we clapping? We are clapping for the rhythm. We are clapping the rhythm. And what do we say a rhythm is? The number of counts in a word. The number of counts in a word. So those number of counts can be counted as 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They can be counted as well as 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And I told you by so doing, we are going to create or to bring in another term called beat or beats. I want now to put a word here so that we can count them together. And the word is Mama anakuja. Mama anakuja. You want to tap this one or clap it to create a rhythm. Because we said the number of counts in a word. This is a word. Mama anakuja is a word. So you want to count them. The first one is ma, a, na, kuja. Can you see what I'm writing on the board? So the first one is ma. Ma is 1. And then we clap it as 1. Then 2. Then we clap this one as 1, 2, and 3. Can we clap those ones? Can we clap as we speak? Look at what I'm doing it. Ma, 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 a, na, ma, ma, a, na, kuja. Ma, ma, a, na, kuja. Can we clap it together? First count is 1, 2. 1, 2. Can we clap the first part? Can we clap the first part? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Now accompany it with the words mama, mama. All right. Now you count 1, 2. Then you clap your hands as you count. This 1, 2 is clapping. Then you speak the words. 1, 2. Mama. Anakuja. Anakuja. 1, 2, 3. Anakuja. 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 Look at another word. Another word is go to school. The word is go The word is go to school. All of you? Go to school. All of you? Go to school. You want to put the beats on them? Go to school. This one count. 1, 2, 3. So the second one is go to school. 3 counts. Go to school. Clap once. 1, 2, 3. Clap. 1, 2, 3. You can clap or tap. Clap. 1, 2, 3. Mark, you're not clapping. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Very good. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now we say go to school. Accompany with the words. Go to school. You can see these words. Some of them are short, some are long. Some of them are short and some are long. So we have short words and long words. Short words and long words. The short and long words make a rhythm. These ones, ma, make a rhythm. That's why we call it one. Another short one is ma, ma, ma. These are short words, but they make a rhythm. A is short, na is short, kuja is long. That's what we mean by short words and long words. So we have short words and long words that make a rhythm, because we said a rhythm refers to the number of counts in a word or words. So when we do this activity, we are creating a rhythm by clapping, tapping, stamping, or beating a drum. If you could have had one, we could have been beating a drum to see exactly what we mean by that. But we can clap, we can tap, and we can stamp our feet to do the same. You want to do another activity very quickly about your name. Who can shout to me his or her name? I write on the board here, so that we can know the number of beats or the rhythm. We can create a rhythm by your name. Who can tell me his or her name? Anthony. Anthony Watuha. Anthony. Eh? Okay, we can use the two. Anthony and Moses. Anthony and Moses. Let's try to use those two. Anthony. You want to create a rhythm using your name Anthony. A, an, look at how we are creating a rhythm with that word. A is one beat, Tony is another beat, but a longer one. We said a rhythm is composed of long and short words. So we tap this one as 1, 2, but Tony is longer. 1, 2, 1, 2, Anthony, 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 1, 2, Anthony. Look at the word Moses. Look at that name, Moses, as a word. I want to create the beats or the rhythm using the word Moses. We have Mo-ses. These are also 2. 1, 2. Mo-ses. Mo-ses. Mo is short, ses is longer, but they are all creating a rhythm. So we say Mo-ses. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. I know now you know how to tap or clap different sounds using different words. I know you know how to define the term rhythm, but just to go over it to assess or understand whether you have really understood this, I want to ask you a question. Can you tap for me? Can we tap all of us together? Can we tap all of us together? This word, running. How can we tap that word? Running. Running. How can we create a rhythm using the word running? Can you try? So we have ra, run, run, then running, 1, 2, running, 1, 2. Ra, run is shorter, ning is longer. Running, 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 running. How do you do this thing in? You beat 2, or you do it by yourself. Ask any member of your family, any name of member of your family, and try to tap it or clap it, creating a rhythm with it. Have a name of any member of your family. Write down the names of the members of your family. Tap the rhythm of their names. All the names of members of your family, and try to tap the rhythm of your name. By so doing, you should have created the rhythm. And again, I want to ask, how do we define the term rhythm? How do we define the term rhythm? We said rhythm is the number of counts in a word. The number of counts in a word or words. And when we want to check or to know the beat, we put our index finger right under our neck and we count. You're going to feel the heartbeat and you can count 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and that creates the beats. A beat is a regular repeated pattern. So if I'm walking like this, repeatedly, I'm creating a beat. But a rhythm is a number of counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what you should be doing at home before we meet in our next lesson. Write down names of your family members. Write down name of your family members. After you have written the names down, then clap or tap. Clap or tap the rhythm of their names. Clap or tap the rhythm of their names. So at home, write down all the names of your family members. Clap or tap the rhythm of their names. That is the activity you're supposed to do for our lesson today. I want to welcome you to this lesson. Tell other members who have not joined our classes to be there, because we are there, all of us, to teach you all the lessons as required. Thank you so much. Greet your parents for me. God bless all of you.